One of my favourite things to do while camping is to hike to a waterfall. And here in New Zealand, we're pretty spoiled. We have so many incredible waterfalls to explore. But if I had to choose a favourite, it would have to be the Whangārei Falls. It's such a beautiful place. And today, I'm going to see if I can recreate it in miniature. These photos are of the real Whangārei Falls. I may have borrowed them from the internet because somehow I forgot to take a paramedic photo when I was there. I did take a few creative liberties though, because this is Dollville, and in Dollville, I make the rules. Using a printed backdrop means I can skip building an entire rainforest and focus on making the scene feel real. But before we get started, hi, I'm Sarah and welcome to Dollville, where I turn big ideas into tiny worlds. Now, let's see if we can make this look a bit more real. For the water, I actually designed my own printable. I intentionally made it bigger than I needed, mostly because knowing me, I'll probably end up using it for 5 completely different scenes later. There was just one problem. Once I put everything together, there was a giant gap between the waterfall and the water. Not exactly the illusion I was going for. Luckily, I already had a plan. I wrapped a few pieces of foam ball with the same water print and slid them underneath. Immediately, everything started feeling deeper. My goal isn't for the waterfall to be right in front of us. I want it to look like you're looking across the lake and discovering it in a hidden distance. Hopefully, my brain isn't lying to me. Now with the backdrop in place, time to start building the banks. I'm using some leftover styrofoam because I have a habit of keeping things just in case. Turns out today's the day it becomes a bank. From here, it's all about layering the details. Real pebbles, paint, dry brushing, and plenty of plants to tie everything into the backdrop. And finally, it's done after what felt like 17 business days. Okay, I am actually really happy with how this turned out. But we're only getting started. Now, we need to move on to the waterfall. I've seen people make waterfalls using cling wrap and UV resin. I don't have UV resin, so naturally I convinced myself hot glue would somehow do the same thing. Basically, I folded the cling wrap, added hot glue, stuck it to some more cling wrap, stuck on some cotton balls, and, well, I'll let you be the judge. At this point, it does look absolutely ridiculous, honestly, kind of like I glued a cloud to a plastic bag, but trust the process. Okay, that is exactly the effect I was hoping for. Sometimes the weirdest ideas end up working. Originally, I was going to continue the printed backdrop around this side. The more I look at it, the flatter everything felt. So change of plans. I rolled up some brown card, wrapped it in crepe paper, and somehow it became a palm tree. And I started working on the second bank. It looked exactly like painted styrofoam with rocks glued on it. Wow. That's exactly what it is. Thankfully, miniatures are all about layers. I also noticed these little orange flowers in the background, and I had an idea. So with a bit of orange card, some leftover plants, and a generous amount of hot glue, I made my own version. I actually think they turned out pretty similar. What do you think? The bush, I'll be honest, looks a little questionable from the back. From the front though, I think it blends beautifully into the printed background. Way better than my original idea. I'm really glad I changed it. I also tried making some leaves. Turns out matching paint is much harder than it looks. Painting definitely isn't my superpower. Thankfully, miniatures are surprisingly forgiving. Now this section along the edge was bothering me. The more I looked at it, the more it screamed, I was made yesterday. So back to the foam board, a few rocks, some plants, and a little paint. And suddenly, it's blended in so much better. Could I have glued on another 100 rocks? Probably. Did I want to? Absolutely not. Sometimes you just gotta know when good enough is actually good enough. Anyway, if you're enjoying watching this little world come together, I'd really appreciate if you gave the video a like. It generally helps the channel and helps more people discover Dollville. We're not finished yet. Because every waterfall needs somewhere to sit and enjoy the view, so I created these printable backgrounds using ChatGPT, printed them on A3 and decided to make a picnic area. I just need a floor. And my first idea didn't exactly go to plan. I mixed together some cardboard, paint, coffee grounds, and somehow convinced myself it was going to look realistic. It didn't. It looked less like dirt and more like I spilt coffee on a piece of cardboard. So we're just going to call that creative research and move on. Instead, I designed another printable floor, and honestly, I'm much happier with this version. I also brought back the tree from my miniature park build to hide the seam and make it feel like the forest just keeps going. And here it is. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's amazing how a printed photo, a few rocks and a lot of plants can turn it into somewhere that feels real. And now it's officially part of Dollville. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the build. And tell me in the comments what detail is your favourite, the waterfall, the real rocks, or the tiny flowers. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!